I'll probably take the $20 million over the wife.
That's what I was gonna say. I wanted to say that since the beginning, but then I was like, nah, I'm not gonna start that shit right now. I mean, listen.
Oh wow, bro.
I can't always.
I mean,
Hey.
I'm sorry, baby.
Yeah, she probably pissing me off at that time. Imagine. I'm like,
Exactly.
Yup. It's time for you to go.
Oh wow.
I'll be like, yeah, that was a sign from God.
Yeah. Hello, beautiful people.
What up, ugly ass?
Welcome to the Moun And Ibra show, episode 26. I'm Moun, and that's Ibra, the least favorite, and I'm the most. I'm the favorite, actually.
He begging.
I wanted to say I wanted to say I'm the most handsome guy and the favorite guy of the band.
Come on.
Raga. So yeah.
What up?
What's popping in the building?
Hey, subscribe.
So what's popping, man? What do
Nothing.
we got?
All right, quick question. Easy question. Hard answer. Your house is burning.
Wow. I don't want my house to burn at all.
In that house, you got $20 million. You got your kids. You got your wife. And your mom. You can only save one out of all those four things. Either the 20 mils, or your wife, or your kids, or your mom.
Wow.
What are you saving? Or who are you saving?
I'm definitely not saving the money to that money can be burning right there.
Talking about $20 million. I don't know.
I ain't saving that money, bro. You can take that 20 mil.
Listen.
I think I'll count my. Wow. It's hard, but I think I'll save my kids. My mom will definitely she will tell me to save my kids, no cap. So yeah, I'll save my kids.
Why are your wife?
I mean, I'm sorry, baby, but I'll probably marry somebody else, someone else, because I'm not. My mom is on top of her, no cap, because. For real though, man. If I have to save two people, bro, I'm saving my kids and my mom.
Ooh.
Yeah.
But you gotta save one.
Yeah, I'm saving my kids then. I'm saving my kids.
Hey.
Mama has she has lived her life. You see what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, she'll definitely agree with my choice.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. But it's a hard one, I'll be crying for years, but yeah.
I'll tell you one thing, that $20 million looking at me, bro. That shit gonna be looking at me like, what? You know how hard you been working to get here, nigga?
Oh wow.
That $20 million gonna look at me like, what?
Nah, I can make that 20 million.
Do you really know the struggle for you to get me? That's why you got that girl, yeah? And you've been, going through some hard, like you spent like 5 years getting one girl, and then you finally get it, and now you want to let her go.
No.
Nah, but I'm just kidding. I don't think I'm saving that $20 million though.
You don't think?
Listen.
Man, if they put you in that situation,
that's what I was going to say. Like,
twice.
I feel like when you're in the situation, the money is not even gonna come in your mind.
No, absolutely not.
Like automatically, I feel like it's gonna be who can you save out of your wife, your mama, and your kids. And here's what I can say: my mom, no matter what happens, she's always gonna be by my side.
Yeah.
So we go by elimination out of my mom and my wife. I'm gonna say one thing right now. Let's say if I cheat once, twice, my wife is gonna leave me no matter what I do, right?
Yeah.
My mom, I feel like no matter how bad I treat my mom, Even though I'm never gonna do that, but I'm saying like no matter how bad I treat her, I'm always gonna be her son. She's always gonna love me the same exact way.
Yeah.
You know, she's gonna pray for me.
Yeah.
She's gonna, you know, no matter what I do bad.
Yeah. She'll still be there for you.
She'll still be there. So between my mom and my kids, it would depend on how old my mom is. If it's today, I'm saving my mom. Because I can always have kids. Hopefully I can always have.
Oh, wow.
I know one thing is gonna be really hard. Is gonna be to live with the fact that you let your kids die. That's gonna be fucking hard.
Same thing with letting your mom die.
I feel like that's, I don't know.
I mean,
Again,
I think we have compassion if it comes to kids.
Yeah.
We definitely automatically that's instantly.
That's what I'm saying.
Something
like living your life knowing that your kids, you let them die. That's a hard thing to live with for the rest of your life. You know.
I know.
Because your mom, for example, you can always go the way like that you said. Like she lived her life. She went through what she had to go and. Of course, I agree with you. I think she will definitely save the kids all the time because again, she's the maternal instinct. You know, the kids first, no matter what happens. But I think me personally, if it's today, I'm saving my mom.
Well, if it's today, you don't have no kid.
no. Let's say at the age that I am right now.
How old are your kids?
Let's say I am this age today and I had like kids that are like 5-6 years old or some shit like that and I had a wife. I'm saving my mom today.
No, I'm saving my kids. I'm saving them, man. They are future. You see what I mean?
I know.
That's why actually.
I know that. It's definitely gonna be hard. I just feel like
it's a hard choice though. But it's a tough one though.
It's a tough one. But I mean, in my head, it's always like. I cannot have another mom. I can have other kids, but I cannot have another mom.
Now the wife is watching from heaven.
It's like okay, the wife is gonna ask me to save the kids.
Oh, wow.
And once she learns that I save my mom and not her and the kids,
she'll definitely be pissed off.
She's gonna be hunting me my whole life,
boy.
But I don't know, man. It's gonna be hard. Like it's easy, like how we forgot the wife, eh?
Like, no, I'm not. I think that I'll probably take them $20 million over the wife.
That's what I was gonna say. I wanted to say that since the beginning, but then I was like, nah, I'm not gonna start that shit right now. I mean, listen.
Oh wow, bro.
I can't always.
I mean, I'm sorry, baby.
Yeah, she probably pissing me off at that time. Imagine. I'm like, yep. It's time for you to go.
Oh wow.
I'll be like, yeah, that was a sign from God.
Yeah. I'll probably save that 20. Not even probably. I will save that $20 million over.
Yeah, I feel like if you put $20 million over my wife, I'll be like, hey, mama, I love you. Oh man,
$20 million is a lot of money, man.
This shit.
It's a lot of money. No God.
I'll be like, you came because of that money. You know what I mean? If that money wasn't there, you wouldn't be there. So I don't know now.
Oh wow. But
but it's gonna be hard. Like I think I'm saving my mom. As of today, 10 years from today, I'm saving the kids. Yeah, 10 years from today, I'm saving the. Even though my mom is not gonna agree with me, as you said. But I'm gonna be saving.
Because I know most of the time, you know, they'll tell you, yo, I mean, save the kids. I think that's what they will say. Yeah.
But I don't think I can live like today with the fact that I let my mom die or some shit like that. Ooh, I cannot imagine some shit like that. I swear to God, that's gonna be so horrible. That because in my head I'm just like, look, I'm the age that I am, whatever. For those who don't know, but I'm 25.
It's hard,
and I can still have kids, and I'm still young to have kids. You know.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. Like 10 years from now, I'm not I'm saving my kids.
Yeah, understandable. I mean, it is understandable. As long as you can live with the fact, knowing that you let your kids die at a young age.
That is gonna be hard.
Yeah,
man.
but yeah, I think it will come down to
either way.
It will come down to the kids and mom.
And mom, yeah.
Yeah.
I think of course. Eliminate the 20 mils
and
out of the
wife.
3. The wife, I'm sorry for you. It's not that I don't love you,
but
it's just that you're more replaceable than the other 2. You know,
no
it's
cap.
again, if we go through a situation where no matter what I do, my mom is always gonna be by my side. So I go with that. So no matter what I do to my mom, she's gonna support me. The kids, I don't know about them, but I'm still gonna have to be on their side every time. My wife, like, if we never know, like, you start to be, fucking.
A good wife might even tell you to save the kids.
I mean, a wife will tell you save the kids, but
Yeah,
I'm saying, like, can you imagine?
She tells you that, and then you
save
your mom. yeah, she will. Oh wow, she'll never forgive you, bro.
She will hunt you, bro.
Yeah.
The rest of your life, bro. I swear to
You'll
God.
never sleep.
You're gonna see that girl in your dream
You'll never sleep
single
at night in your entire life. Yep. So yeah, tell us down in the comments.
That can get you go crazy, man.
Of course. Of course.
I
Of
wish
course.
I never. I
And
wish
I think
nobody.
some people are currently living with those type of situations. Yeah, hard choices they've made. Had they been able to change it, or they'll definitely probably make the right choice in order for them to live a peaceful life. But a lot of people are living actually with those type of situations. Not exactly,
the same scenario.
But yeah,
a situation where they had to choose or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Man, I cannot eat. Oof.
Yeah.
I wish we never get into a situation like that.
Nope.
For sure.
Nope.
But anyway, let's move on.
Yes,
what did you
sir.
got for us today?
Oh wow, I have a little story for ya. It's a story about a lady that actually dated a married man.
Okay, I love how it started.
Yeah, interesting one. So yeah, this is how it goes. I dated a married man who finally left his wife and his 2 kids for me.
Okay, so that dude is definitely saving his mama. Or
Right
maybe
away, or even the
I'm
20
pretty
million.
sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that motherfucker is gonna save the $20 million and not even the rest. Like, you leave your wife. Anyway, keep going.
So we relocated to Abuja. Abuja is actually in Nigeria. Okay. So his ex-wife.
Where the hell is that? I swear. I knew it's in Africa, but I thought it was the inside.
It's in Africa.
I thought it was the inside, somewhere like in Kenya or some shit like that.
So we relocated to Abuja. So his ex-wife won't always bump into us. Our love was real, and it was the best time of my life. This man worships the ground I walk on. God damn, wow. And I love him in return without a doubt. I never believed in dating married men or even thought of being a second wife. He hasn't paid my bride price. But because of this man, I started dating a married man. I met him when I was 34 years old. When single guys were shaking me loads of shege, I don't know, that's probably a
freaking
Niger thing.
Yeah.
And breaking my heart every AK market day. Anyway, I had a lot of heartbreaks, used and dumped by single guys. So when I met this, she calls him my lover. When I met my lover, I decided to give it a try, and he treated me like a queen.
Go back, boy.
Earlier this year, January, I found out I was pregnant, and he assured me that he will leave his wife and 2 kids for me. I never believed him, like my life was just making a lot of sense. I was beginning to see the beauty of being chosen. Finally, in February, he left his family and we relocated to Abuja. His love for me grew and never changed. I was living my best life because I was having a soft life, and all I ever wanted. My lover promised to come see my people soon. Fast forward to the month of April, I lost my pregnancy. Ooh. I was in the bathroom having my bath, and all of a sudden I slipped. I was rushed to the hospital, and the doctor broke the news to us. We got discharged from the hospital. He called my junior brother to come see me. Immediately, my brother came, my lover traveled. He left me and my brother, and even my brother was scared of my behavior. 1 month later, we got a knock on the door. It was from the lawyer of the building we rented. He told my brother and I that the house rent was due. How? I asked. And he replied my lover paid for 3 months because the real owner of the house will come in next month. That's crazy. It was an agreement between the lawyer and my lover. I was in shock. I called him, but I found out he blocked me.
She called the lover.
The lover.
Interesting.
My brother and I left the house, and I was taken to the village. My mom have been taking me to churches for deliverance. I'm getting myself gradually, and right now, I heard my lover has reconciled with his wife. I owe his wife an apology for making her husband abandon her. My life is going down.
Okay, first thing that what tells her that motherfucker left his wife and kids? What tells her, because from what I understand, this is a 3-4 months period.
Yeah, just from January till April.
Okay, so what tells her that the dude didn't just leave his wife and say, I'm going on like a work trip or some shit like that. I'm going for work.
Yeah.
Like what? Why? First of all,
that's a great question.
You 34 years old, out here saying, oh, you've been with single fucking man.
Yeah, breaking
blah,
your
blah,
hearts.
blah. Oh, he made you wanna. In 4 months, guess what? That's why you're freaking single.
That's crazy.
I can tell you that right now. Like in 4 months, a guy was able to change your mind about dating married men.
Yo.
So that means, what did he do?
Yo.
Like, what the hell did a guy can do? And for you to just in 4 months just fall in love so bad, like you even relocate from one city to another, and like. So you
crazy.
didn't know that you were 34 years old, and that guy. I'm gonna tell you one thing. For us as men, for me, must speak for me.
Most men actually.
If you're 34 and single, ain't no way.
Yeah.
I'm ever taking you serious. Ever. I don't care how old, what it is. Like, I ain't even talking to you. My age let's say my age right now, I'm never taking you serious. Like right now I'm not married and all that shit. I'm never ever taking you serious. Like why did you think that the guy was just gonna leave his kids and his wife for your ass?
You, man.
Like, yeah.
It's crazy.
That's why you're single.
That's
why you're 34 and single, man.
And now, she's here begging for, I don't know, for...
My fucking... What the... How? Like, how stupid you gotta be to believe some shit like this?
Yeah. Someone got like a wife and 2 kids, and that person will live his life for you. Just for you. Just because you are... I don't know if you... There are no pictures, but I don't know how... No matter what you look like.
I don't care even about the look. Even if you're pretty, bro. Like, no matter how pretty you are, I feel like that is gonna be a red flag for the guy. Right there.
Like, he'll tell himself, we're
just gonna play and that's it.
No. He will even tell himself that, with you being that pretty, how come you are still single? Actually,
exactly. That's the first thing. Actually, that's what's gonna come in his mind. It's like,
most of the time,
how can you be this pretty and you are single and you're 34 years old?
And we're not saying that being pretty is actually, one of the standards for, being married.
But he's gonna ask himself
questions. Of course.
Because he's gonna be like, listen,
old,
every single man should be on your lap right now.
Okay.
So why are you not married? Why are you single and all that shit? Of course. Yes, we are taking in account because we know like some people are gonna come.
Come down the comment. We are waiting for you.
Not everybody's gonna have the same luck. Blah blah. That's not that. We're not talking about that one person out of a billion.
No, absolutely.
We're talking about in general. You rarely see pretty girls or pretty women with a great character that are single.
And somebody said the same thing you said about being 35. And the person who said it is actually a woman. She said at 34 years old, that, I mean, you are a side chick.
I mean,
how can you be at 34 years old
a side chick? That's like, my point is that, like, how can you be 34 and the first thing you were thinking about was dating a married man? Like, what went through your mind to just and you thought like, well, we're talking about like, the other guys were playing me, blah blah blah. Yeah, of course, everybody's gonna keep playing you, and the next man you're gonna meet is gonna play you still. And that's how you're gonna end your life. There is this
question actually. There is someone who said the guy told him that he is going to leave his wife and his 2 kids for you. Man, that's a red flag. That's you have to be the judge right there. You have to, to play the police woman right there. Exactly. You have to condemn that act.
Exactly. Like right there, you should know that he can leave you and your future kids, if ever you have them, for another woman. Like right there, you're not even thinking.
Man.
You're not thinking straight.
You should not even allow that to happen. You should not. If I were that woman, I would have done everything in my power, whatever I have, in order to find his wife and go tell everything to his wife. I swear to God, bro. Nah, man, come on.
You're thinking with your emotions, baby. Thinking with your emotions, not your brain. I'm sorry.
Life is gonna hit you hard. Hard.
Dang.
Yeah, that was the craziest story. Actually,
I cannot believe this shit. Like, how can you like be that age and just think a motherfucker gonna leave his whole family?
You see what I mean? I think now I can agree that
like who finally left his wife and 2 kids for me.
Yeah.
What? You think he's stupid? You think he's gonna see you like you're 34 and you fucking broke, probably ugly.
Yeah, I mean these type of stories makes me believe even more that maturity and age actually
are not
related. You see what I mean? You can have 35, 40 and still be a kid. Stupid.
This is
immature.
Some people are naive. This is not someone that's naive. No. This is
stupidity. No cap.
There is nothing in your brain, mama. You're missing a lot.
Yeah.
Like you probably don't even have a brain.
Yeah.
I promise you. If you do, something is wrong.
Yeah.
Something is literally wrong. But anyway.
Yeah. So I mean that was the second topic, and after that I have few videos I wanted to show y'all. It's about Gen Z, bro. I mean, they are complaining a lot about how hard life is right now.
You want to explain what the Gen Z is to people who don't know, like me?
Yeah, actually, Gen Z are actually the new generations of those who were born during the social media era, actually. So those starting 20. I think we are not into Gen Zs.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
It's 2000 plus.
Yeah. We're not. How do they call us? I forgot.
Millennials? Nah, even the millennials is 2000 plus. I think we're millennials. I don't know.
Let me just, if I'm not mistaken, Gen Z meaning. So people. Oh wow! So we are Gen Z.
That's literally us.
Okay. Welcome.
So it's saying that Gen Z is the people that are born from 1995 to 2010.
Okay.
Basically.
Okay.
So, literally, that's us. We in that. I hope we're in that range.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, you know, they are actually complaining a lot on those videos was taken from TikTok. So we will start with this lady here.
I cannot stand how the news has been dogging Gen Z and calling them lazy for not wanting to work a 9 to 5 for the rest of their lives. Let me put it in perspective for everybody who's a little confused here, okay? I work 5 days out of the week, 40 hours a week, okay? I do not make enough to live on my own. I would not make enough to pay rent, water, electric, and eat. All by myself. I would not be capable of doing that. 20 years ago when you were getting started, you could live on your own. 20 years ago when you first started, you were able to do everything that I'm now struggling to do. Let me add another perspective here. You've been working for 20 years. You have 20 years of working experience behind your belt. You have 20 years of experience in a career that has allowed you to gain raises, to get more money, to profit you in an economy that you created. You can sit here and you can call Gen Z lazy all you want, but I've been working my tail end off just to barely make it by. And respectfully, I don't want to do that for the rest of my life. I don't want to work my tail end off, wasting all of my life working just to barely be able to pay my bills. And that is what you created, not Gen Z. We're just here getting started. You've been doing it for the last 20 years. You tell me how it got ruined. We can sit here and we can call Gen Z lazy all you want, but you let the economy turn into what it did. You let it all run to hell. Shit. And now it's Gen Z's fault because we don't want to work to fix your mistakes.
What mistake? So I'm trying to figure out what she's talking about, yeah?
Yeah, actually she is talking about, you know, I think there is this trend saying that Gen Zs are lazy, you know, to work. You see what I mean?
It's facts.
A lot of old people say that. I have heard I have heard a lot of people actually in front of me saying it. I think our parents, most of the times, our parents' generation, they say that a lot since we were, you know, back in Guinea.
And I think they're right. But here's what I'm gonna say too. Generations are different and mindsets are different.
I agree.
Back in the days, let's say our parents, most people come from, you know, like most of our parents, they are coming from, like their parents were, they
didn't go to school actually.
Exactly, you know, they didn't go to school. So here's how it went. You go from parents who didn't go to school, who some of them went through colonization. Let's say if it's in Africa, I'm gonna take an example of Africa. Yeah. So their parents went through that period. So what's their dream? For them to go to school and get a secure job. So for them, if they get a job, it's like you got the dream. That's the biggest achievement that you can have in your life.
Yeah.
So of course, it's like if I give you $20 million right now, do you think you're gonna just like waste that shit right away? Like, I'm not talking about everybody's not gonna waste it, but I'm talking about you specifically. If I give that to you, you will know exactly
what to do,
how to take care of it, right? Because it's one of your goals is to be, you know, wealthy, you know, and that is, I feel like our parents, when they went to school and they got a job, so when they get a job, they're gonna stay there as long as possible. They're gonna, you know, they're gonna go through hard times. They don't care about no salary increase. They got something secured. And at their time, it's not, I'm not gonna say it's not that hard, but for them, they are willing to go through those hard times to secure their job. They are willing to go through a boss disrespecting them to secure a job. Now, what they did was what? They got a job and they're gonna try to make their kids' life easy, a little bit better, I would say, as easy as possible for them. So now the kids got new standards. So now the kids living in a home where like bathroom is not working or
there is no internet,
there's no internet, some shit like that. That's for them now like a downgrade. You get what I mean? So now there is a new standard here. You get what I mean? So you take an example on the parents. They probably were living in a house where there was no light, there was no this and that. Like parents were struggling to pay for electricity, water, blah blah blah. You know, they had to light up a fire at night to cook or some shit like that. And then fast forward, now for us, we don't have to do all that. So now for us, the new mindset is gonna be, all right, you're gonna make more money. You're gonna make, this is the standard, this is the standard, this is the standard. And I'm gonna agree with one thing. I think our generation is real lazy. The reason I say that is because
I agree too. I mean, that's the truth.
That's the truth. You know, like I am one of the Gen Zs, blah blah blah, and I know I can be real lazy into working like a 9-to-5 job. You can say maybe it's because you want more, but sometimes I feel like, you know, just getting up and showing up to work is a discipline that a lot of us don't have no more.
Of course.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
As soon as we start a job at a certain level, we don't want to do it anymore.
By the second month, we're tired.
Exactly. You're already like starting to think about shit.
Yeah, thinking about the next move.
You know what I mean? Exactly. You're already starting to think about your next move. And that's the reason the old generation, I feel like, is calling us lazy. It's because they know, like them, they were gonna stick there for a long time, and I feel like that's happening to marriages as well. It's as soon as someone get tired, we're actually gonna talk about something like that later on.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah. That's gonna
next week.
Yeah, we're gonna do that
for the next episode.
Yeah, for the next episode.
Yeah,
we're gonna talk about that part. So I'm gonna leave that. So yeah, I mean, I just feel like it's facts. Like for us at my company, we're having trouble hiring people. You know, a lot of people, when they come into work to interview at my company, when we're trying to hire, they're saying that oh no, they want to work from home. To me, like, if that has to be a must for you to get a job, that's laziness. Like, what's the reason you don't want to go out if that's what's available out there? If you don't have a job, I think that's what you should. It's not you should take what's available, but like it shouldn't be a must for you, because someone that always want to stay home, that's for me irrelevant. Like if someone asks me that right away, I'm not even gonna keep continuing the interview because now I know I'm about to hire a lazy person. You get what I mean?
Yeah, right away.
But if you already have a job and then you want to look for a job to work from home, I can understand all that, because maybe you tried and then you're seeing that it's not working for you and all that shit, but at least you already have a job.
At least,
but I feel like if you're looking for a job and you don't have one, and for you it has to be a must to work from home and not something, if you have options, I will understand. But that cannot be like a must. Like no matter what, it has to be that.
But actually, I agree definitely 100% that our generation is lazy. We complain a lot. We don't do anything actually to change. We don't do anything to change our situation.
Exactly.
Most of us are actually. I feel like today, and especially on social media, I see a lot of people reposting posts that, how can I say that support their way of, their laziness.
Yeah. Their complaints
most of the time. That's what I see every single day on social media.
Yeah.
And yes, we are lazy, but what I think it's because we are lazy. I'll just, this is gonna be an excuse.
Yeah.
It's gonna feel like an excuse, but I think I'll call it the system, provided discomfort for us.
Yeah.
So imagine someone who used to, I don't know, let's say someone who used to, check his lessons on internet, and you tell that person to go, instead of doing that, to go to the library and look for the book that talk about
that same subject.
That subject or that topic, and do his research. I mean, you forbid him to do his research on internet and go to the library every single day. That person will never do that.
It's gonna
just because he will find it very difficult for him to step outside and do all those miles until he reaches the library. So I think it's the system put it into this comfort zone.
Now that you're talking, something came in my mind. Man, some crazy shit goes in my mind sometimes, but then I'm like, it makes sense in my head. What if? This is just a what if.
Yeah.
COVID was created to make the transition to an automatic war easier. I'll say why.
To an automatic world.
An automatic world.
Oh yeah.
Well, I'll say why. So you go COVID, people can go to work. You create work from home.
Yeah.
So now, it's not you don't want to look for, you don't want to hire people. It's people that want to work for you, right? And then they're gonna start looking for those jobs to be filled by robots, by automatic things, and all that type of shit. What if that was the whole plan since the beginning?
I mean,
that's gonna reduce the population.
Yeah, that's
what
true.
If that's the whole plan?
That's true.
What if these freaking vaccines and all that shit is the whole plan since the beginning?
We never know. But yeah,
look for that trend,
makes sense actually. What you just said
look for that trend.
It makes a lot of sense.
What if because maybe they've been looking for that and they cannot say we're not gonna hire people.
Yeah.
It's like
because they know we're gonna revolt.
It's not. We're not hired because I'm looking at my company. We're trying to hire somebody. We're still able to function, and they're taking the whole time and all that shit, which makes sense. But because you gotta hire the right person, but people are so lazy today. But as you said, part of it is yes, of course, it was.
We've been put into that. Actually, they have shown us easy ways. Yeah. So for our human being, it actually is automatically he wants the easiest thing. He want to do the easiest. He want to do the easiest. He want to do it in the easiest way. Actually, he will always look for the easiest way to do something. So
I can compare that to like someone that has a car, that has been driving a car for a long time, and now has to like revert back to go
take the metro,
like transportation.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a tough adjustment.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a tough because now like a 15-minute drive is gonna take you an hour. 45 minutes to an hour. Like like a 10 minutes drive, just because you can go take the highway and get there real quick. It's not gonna be. Because I give you an example. If I leave my place, for example, I gotta go to Carrefour Laval, right? It's like 10 minutes if I take the car.
But if you take the transportation,
I have to go to Vertu, Snowden, come back all the way to Jean Talon, and then boom.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or if I take the bus that goes to Laval right away, I'm still gonna have to stop to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And pay extra money. So I understand where that the point is coming, which makes sense a lot.
Yeah, well, I don't think that should be taken as as an excuse for every aspect of our lives.
Exactly, it's definitely like,
especially for work, because this lady was speaking about work and how hard it is for her to save money, and I think there was one
her maybe depending on where you live. I feel like certain salaries depending on where you live, but I think it's also gonna be because of social media. People who don't want to live below their means anymore. People want to have the right apartment,
the right car,
the right this, the right that. They don't want to live far. They want to live downtown. They want to live as close to this place as possible. They want to have this and this and that furniture in the house.
They want to have this. They want to subscribe to this service.
You want to have Netflix. You want to have Prime. Like, listen. Sometimes you just gotta cut those things.
Of course,
I use other people's. I use other people's subscription. I ain't gonna lie. I take my girlfriend's Netflix, Prime, and that. I ain't never gonna say don't do it.
I mean, I use others. I think probably it's just because of us. Most of that is probably because of us that Netflix started these new policies. They just got right now.
You know what I mean? Like the ads and all that shit. Or
you have to be on the same household.
Because they realized.
Yeah, they realized. So you have to. I think you probably this lady might be lacking financial literacy, or she doesn't know how to save, or she does and she doesn't want to give up all she has to give up. Or maybe she's actually in fact in a bad situation. That also is a possibility, but I'm saying like in general, like her point of us, the Gen Z, not being lazy is not right. Like we are fucking lazy. Yeah, we
man.
do.
I feel like that's the part where she has to take accountability of, we're lazy.
Yeah.
It's all right. I understand that she's saying she's working 3 jobs. Here's what I'm going to say. No, I'll give you an example.
How can you be working for at 3 jobs and not being able to save?
Here's my point.
That's actually, she has to be bad with money.
Let's say one job, you're working 40 hours.
Yeah.
In Montreal, minimum wage is almost $16, right?
Yeah, 16, yeah.
So let's say
that's the average, yeah.
minimum wage is 16. 2 jobs, that's 2 minimum wages.
Yeah.
If you work in the first one at 40 hours a week.
Yeah.
The other one, let's say about
15 to 20.
Let's say 20.
Okay.
Just to give a little example. Right? So that means you're working 60 hours per week at $15 a week.
Or 16, yeah, let's say.
Yeah, $16 per hour or some shit like that, okay? I don't care. Let's make a quick calculation of that, right? If you were working $16,
yeah, for 16
times 60,
yeah,
per week, that's $960.
Times 4.
On 4 weeks, that's $3,840.
Yeah.
Let's say the taxes take $1,000 just to exaggerate. Like to go on a crazy exaggeration.
Take off the 800. Take off the 800.
Let's actually, you know what? Let's take off 1,300.
All right.
So minus 1,300. So you're left with $2,540.
Yeah.
You get that every month. You are in Montreal. You can live with that.
Oh man,
easily.
You're gonna feel like a rich person.
That's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah, that's Montreal, though.
Now
we're taking an example.
Yeah, we're taking an example here. So let's say now Toronto. Yeah. Right. People say, yeah, expenses are fucking high. Blah blah blah. Okay. Yeah. $2,540 in Toronto. The problem is people don't want to live like people don't have roommates. I don't care how Toronto is expensive. I don't care how expensive Toronto is going to be.
Yeah.
Let's say a 4.5 bedroom is gonna be $2,500. Let's exaggerate because average. Let's see, average 2-bedroom in Toronto. Average 2.
You got to be around between 20,000,
rent
2,000 and 2,500.
Because in Montreal the average is $1,400 to $1,600.
Yeah.
Just to give you an example.
Yeah.
There 1 bedroom. Hey, wait a minute now. Whoa! Wait a minute.
1 bedroom? How much is it? They say 2,000?
2,500.
No, that depends on where it is. If you go on downtown Toronto, bro, if you want to live in the...
Okay, so let's say in Vaughan. Let's go Vaughan. All right, because that's like about 15 to 20 minutes from downtown Toronto.
Yeah.
So average...
Or Brampton.
2-bedroom. Damn. That's expensive.
Yeah, it is.
2-bedroom rent in Vaughan, Ontario. It's about, 1 bedroom is still $2,148 on average. It's crazy, eh?
Yeah. I think prices are high, cap right now.
Wow.
Life is hard.
Madre mia.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm staying in Quebec, bro. What the fuck?
That's actually have to be something they have to take in account.
Yeah.
You need to move.
Job.
So not only finding job actually. If you live in a town where everything is expensive, bro. Think about leaving that town.
Yeah, that's the first thing. Yeah, I agree. That's one solution. It's not that easy, but let's say
exactly.
Let's take that example of we exaggerated on the taxes because we're in Quebec. So let's say the same thing in Toronto.
Oh, Toronto, okay.
It was, what was the thing? 3,840.
Yeah.
So let's say government going to take about $600 to $600 maybe. So that's, you got about minus 600. 3240. Yeah, 3240.
Yeah.
So you got 3240 let's say half of that goes to rent. Half.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So if you're working 60 hours a week, that means you don't got time to work, either to cook, and all that shit.
Mostly, yeah, you don't have time.
Mostly, so some people are gonna start ordering out that much. Here's what I would say: look for, I don't know, someone that sells food, that makes food and sell it at a cost that makes sense.
Yeah,
you get what I mean. For us, for example, that works. Yeah, just because where we're from as well, make it a lot easier. But my point is going to be that it's gonna be on you. I don't care how much you eat or how much grocery is expensive. You shouldn't spend over $600 a month, and that's to exaggerate. You shouldn't spend over $600 a month on groceries.
Absolutely not. That's true though. For yourself?
For yourself,
nah, bro.
So if you got $1,500 in your rent, $600 on groceries, you got another $1,000 for the rest of your real expenses of life. Yeah. I don't know what you're gonna put in there. If you take a car, that's an extra expense, man. in my opinion. Yeah. At that time, it's an extra expense that you add in for yourself. Yeah. Right there. You don't need it. Just take the public transportation, or look for a job that's gonna pay you better. You get what I mean?
Yeah, that's true though.
Look for a job that's gonna pay you better if you want that car.
Can get that type of job,
yeah, for sure.
Because there is a minimum requirements for you to have that type of job.
Look for the. I mean, listen. I want to speak to a point where, like, some people are really in places where they cannot, which really understandably makes sense. But our generation today, I would say, we have the tools and do
incredible things.
Exactly. We have we not even actually incredible thing in terms of being rich or some shit like that. I'm talking about like really like in this type of situation, someone working this much and all that shit. Like you have the tools to just cut down a lot of your expenses and all that shit. But because we stay a lot on social media, we want to impress so many people and all that shit. Yeah. Makes it a lot tougher.
All right. Let us know how life is. How life is for you, bro. How hard it is.
Hey, y'all didn't feel like it looks like he was so tired of me talking. We're like, God damn, nigga. Let's move on. Let's move the hell on.
So now it's time for news of the week.
You already know.
News of the week. So I have actually something.
He said he got a funny one.
Yeah, it's a funny one.
So I want to know what that is.
Yeah, I think it's a funny one. It is sad and funny at the same time.
It's gonna be sad or funny.
Let me just tell you, it's a man in Rwanda. Oh wow, yeah, that's him right there. Oh, so they said Kaliche, that's his name though. Kaliche Nzamwita is a Rwandan man who has lived in isolation for 55 years due to his extreme fear of women. My boy. So yeah, he is reportedly 71 years old, began isolating himself at the age of 16.
What the fuck?
Bro, he has built, let me just, so he has built a 15-foot fence around his property. 15, bro.
Bro, 15 foot is like, damn, let's say 1 foot is like, 1 meter is 3 feet, so 15, so that's like 5 meters.
5 meters, yeah. So
wow, that's you take Wembanyama 3 times, bro, almost 2 times in what?
Yeah, it's crazy. So he has built a 15-foot fence around his property and does not allow people to get too close. One of his neighbors was interviewed and said, when we try to help him, he doesn't want us to come closer or talk to him. Instead, we give him things by tossing them into his house. During an interview with Afrimax TV, Nzamwita said, the reason I locked myself inside here and have a fence on my house is because I want to make sure that women will not come closer to me, bro. God damn, bro. Man, this man has to be he has to, I don't know
what's that called? Genophobia?
Yeah, that's what they say. I mean, a fear of women known as genophobia
So people actually like some
is
people
not
are actually,
officially recognized as a distinct mental disorder, but is clinically classified as a specific phobia. Bro. God
Lord have
damn,
mercy.
man. Look at his fences.
bro.
Man, this man has to be, I don't know. He
I feel
has to
so
be,
bad for him.
Yeah. Yo, living 55 years.
55 years.
Bro, that's isolating yourself for 55 years.
This is hard.
That's hard, bro. Imagine going to God and God will ask him, bro, what did you do with, with your life? And he'll be like, shit, God,
I was running away
you
from
have
life.
created something I have feared.
Since they actually ate the apple, I
Since
said
that
no,
doesn't
no.
I don't want to come close
Don't
to
go to the
women.
corner. Build fences.
Yo, God damn. No, that's gonna be crazy, man. That's, yeah.
I feel bad for him, and at the same time, in my head, I want to laugh so bad,
Yeah.
and I just feel like I'm not supposed to laugh. But man,
I mean, bro.
the fear of women.
Yeah. Bro, I don't know what.
Hey, may
I don't
God
know
really keep that fear a long way away from me, bro.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I love me some women, man. Woman, like with an A, not, you know what I mean?
So yeah, that was actually what I had
What the
for the news of
But
the
here's the
week.
thing. Here's my question, yeah.
Yeah.
Genophobia or whatever. What do you think makes them scared of those women? Like, what do you think? Because he said he started isolating at 16. So, do you think like it's something that started be like it's an event in his life that happened, and then he got started
Yeah, I think
getting
something
scared?
occurred. I mean, probably, you know, when you have a phobia, you have a certain belief that this might hurt you or something like that, and then you start being scared. I think that's what happened, but I don't know what really happened. Which woman? Because bro, I don't know which woman made this man scared when he was 16 years old. Yeah, and now he is 71 years old and still fear women.
Don't build the fence, bro.
Bro, 5
meter fence, bro. Damn.
15 foot, sorry.
15 foot fence, and you don't even let people get close
Nope.
to you. Like people gotta toss you things. But damn, look at him, bro.
Yeah, look at him, man.
Shit. How can he leave? Like this is an example of when people start telling me like about, you know, let's say I buy a tomato, like, oh, you gotta clean it before you eat it or some shit like that. I feel like it's whatever, and I always say that it's whatever you get yourself used to.
Yeah.
That's what's gonna happen every time.
That's
If every single thing you're doing in life, you're calculating every single thing that might happen to you, I mean, guess what? It's gonna happen, bro.
True.
It's just gonna happen, like, because it's in your head so much that, gosh, what is this? All right, anyway, it's in your head so much that every single time you're gonna start thinking about it, and it's gonna end up happening because all the time you start, okay, guess what? I bought a tomato. I gotta eat it or I gotta clean it. And the next time you eat a tomato that wasn't clean, and then even if that's not the reason, you start having stomach ache. You're gonna think that's what the reason is. You're gonna be like, you're gonna ask the person like, "Did you clean that?" And they're like, "No." You're gonna be like, "Damn, he gave me that this, he gave me that," as if you're a human that's never supposed to be sick or some shit like that, bro.
Yeah,
I don't get it.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
You know, cause look at him, bro. He's living in dirt,
Yeah,
basically.
of course.
Like he's living in nothing.
He's nothing.
You know,
he
it's-
looks like a zombie.
I don't even
man.
think he's showering or some shit like
Yeah,
that.
he looks like a
Bro,
zombie.
spend 2 days here without showering. People are gonna run away from him. What? People gonna be like, man, he's so dirty, type shit.
Yeah.
But this is crazy.
55 years.
50. Man, Lord
Bro.
have mercy, bro.
Crazy, huh? But anyway,
The people are different in life. People are.
I mean, there is
God forbid.
all type of species out
Yeah.
there.
Like God can create. Ooh, man,
Yeah.
God. Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah.
that was actually the news of the week. Now we're gonna move to our next segment, funniest thing of the week.
All right.
Alright. So I'll start with this one here. This is a prank, okay?
That'll be a good one.
I finally have your $1,000, but you have to do the under the arm challenge, okay? You want to know what that is? So what it is I put my arm out like this,
Okay.
and you have to close your eyes and avoid my arm for 60 seconds. If you can do that, I'll give you your $1,000.
You promise?
I promise. No provocation. Ready? Close your eyes.
That's a little African parent.
1, go. 55 more seconds.
Mr. I knew that was gonna happen. Look at him stupid in the middle of the mall, bro.
Oh wow. $1,000,
What the fuck?
Oh wow, this is so funny, man. This is so funny, bro. God damn, bro.
What the hell is this?
Yo, for $1,000, look at you
promise.
Oh, that's. He said no provocation.
Oh my goodness.
Oh wow.
And he got his hand in his fucking
His
shit.
fucking-
Like people passing around, people gonna be like, what the hell
man.
is this?
Oh wow, bro. They did him dirty, bro.
I wonder when he woke up, what the hell he was
was
gonna
like,
say, because those people were gone. Like he was, that dude was gone.
Oh, yo, he's down in the comment. Just wait until Unc sees me next.
Ah shit, you promise.
Oh wow, this is funny, man.
My gosh.
Oh wow.
He's going-
My
he's
boy
going-
is doing some yoga type of shit.
He's realizing the nigga's gone.
Oh wow, yeah. And this is another one which
shit.
is funny though, but
You a banker? I am a banker. I am not a banker. Am I a banker? Am I not a banker? Why am I a banker? Why am I not a banker? Is she a banker? Are you a banker? I am a banker. I am not a banker. Am I a banker? Am I not a banker? Why am I a banker? Why am I not a banker? She is a banker. She is not a banker. Is she a banker? Is she not a banker? Why is she a banker? Why is she not a banker? Thank you.
oh wow, yeah.
We're not laughing.
Oh my goodness.
We didn't laugh.
Is she a banker?
Wait.
Are you a banker?
That's racist.
I am a banker. I am not a banker. Am I a banker?
We didn't laugh.
Why am I a banker? Why am I not a banker? She is a banker. She is not a banker. Is she a banker? Is she not a banker? Why is she a banker? Why is she not a banker? Thank you. Am I not a banker? Why am I a banker? Why am I not a banker?
That,
Oh, I'm crying.
that is a lot. That is a fucking lot.
She's a banker. She's not a banker.
Oh my goodness, yo.
What the fuck? Hey,
Thank you.
we're not laughing.
Hey, like, thank you.
We're not laughing.
Oh wow.
Okay, I'm not laughing.
Yo.
No, I'm not laughing. Mm-mm.
Oh.
Mm-mm.
Oh wow, This is crazy, bro. Anyway,
I wasn't laughing.
These were the
I wasn't
funniest
laughing.
thing we had.
I promise you, I wasn't laughing.
Oh wow.
God forgive me. I
Incredible.
wasn't laughing to the kids.
Oh, incredible. Anyway,
All right. I guess that's what's up.
that's what's up, people. I mean, we out of here.
All right.
So that was it for today, people. See you next week.
Take care. Like, subscribe,
Share.
comment.